Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Amna's English Zone, my YouTube channel. Here on this channel you can find easy English grammar lessons. Please subscribe my channel and must like my video. In this video we are going to learn about narrations. Narrations is a noun. It is extracted from the verb narrate, that means to tell. Narrations is the art of reporting speaker's word. There are two main ways to report a speech. The first one is direct speech and the next one is indirect speech. Direct speech. Direct speech is a representation of the actual words someone said. It is always in inverted commas. Direct speech is the speaker's actual words that he said, and they are written always in inverted commas. Here is an example. He said, I will call you. He represents speakers here. In this sentence, I will call you. These are the actual words spoken by the speaker. Direct speech could be divided into two parts. The first part, he said, before comma. He said is called a reporting verb or reporting speech. I will call you, speaker's actual words. They are called reported speech. Indirect speech. Indirect speech tells us what someone said but does not use the person's actual word. Indirect speech is actually the repetition of speaker's word but not using the actual words said by the speaker. Some changes are made when we repeat speaker's word. Here is an example. He said that he would call me. We change this sentence into indirect speech. He said, and we use that instead of inverted commas. He. I will be changed into he because we are talking about the speaker. Will would be changed into would, and call will remain same, and you will be changed into me. Here are some rules of direct and indirect speech. Simple present. Simple present tense would be changed into simple past. Simple past would be changed into past perfect. Present perfect would be changed into past perfect. Continuous. Present continuous will be changed into past continuous. Past continuous would be changed into past perfect continuous. Future tenses, they have will as a helping verb. Will would be changed into would. Here are some more rules. Change of helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Is, am, are would be changed into was or were. Has, have would be changed into had. Shall, will would be changed into would. Change of modal verbs. Can would be changed into could. May into might. Must into had to or would have. Change of time. Ago would be changed into before. Today into that day. Tomorrow into the next day. Yesterday into the previous day. Last night into the previous night. Tonight into that night. The next day into the following day. Here are some more rules of direct and indirect. Here would be changed into there, this into that, these into those. He said to me. If reporting speech have an object, like here me is used, he said to me, then said to will be changed into told. He told me. Exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentences, like the sentence of excitement, sadness, grief, amazement, etc. would be changed into, in that sentences, sad to will be changed into exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with horror, exclaimed with sad, grief, sorrow, etc. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences, as you know, interrogative sentences, a question is asked, and interrogative sentences said would be changed into asked. Change of pronouns. The pronouns in the sentence like first person, I, me, mine would be changed into he, him, his. Second person, you, your would be changed into him, her, them, their. Third person will remain the same like he, him, his. Examples. Here are some examples. Let's learn about them. She said, I am studying. She said that would be replaced by inverted commas. She will use instead of I because the subject of the sentence is she. Was will be used instead of am. Studying will remain same. He said to me, I will attend the meeting. Here you can see that in reporting speech, an object is also used. So we use told me instead of said to. He told me that he would. I would be changed according to the subject of the sentence. He would will use instead of will. He would attend the meeting. They said, we have done our task. They said that they had done their task. They said will remain the same. That is used instead of inverted commas. We use they because the speaker of this sentence is they. Had is used instead of have. Done will remain the same or will be changed into there because it is the second person. Task will remain the same. She said, I am arriving today. She said will remain the same. That is used instead of inverted commas. She is used instead of I because the subject of the sentence is she. Was is used instead of am. Arriving will remain the same. That day comes instead of today according to the rule. Interrogative sentences means question sentences. How to change interrogative sentences? Let's learn about them. He said to me, why did you break the cup? He said will change into ask. He asked me why I had broken the cup. Remember this, that is not used in interrogative sentences. Question mark is removed when we change the sentence into indirect speech. She said to me, will you help me? She asked me. Said to will change into ask. She asked me if I would help her. Me would be changed into her because it is the second person. Exclamatory sentences. First of all, I want to define what is an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence shows the strong emotion of joy, sadness, amazement, grief, pain, etc. Here are some exclamatory sentences. Let's learn how to change them into indirect speech. The first one is, they said, hooray, we have won the match. Hooray represent the joy or happiness here in this sentence. Let's learn how to change it. They exclaimed with great joy. As it is mentioned in the rule, in exclamatory sentences we use exclaimed with instead of said. Here in this sentence I used they exclaimed with instead of say. They exclaimed with great joy. Hooray in this sentence represents the happiness of the speaker. That's why I use here they exclaimed with great joy that they had won the match. I use they instead of we here in this sentence. Have changed into had, and the other sentence would remain same. He said, "What a wonderful view!" He exclaimed with amazement, because this sentence showing wonder or amazement, that's why I used here he exclaimed with amazement that it was a wonderful view. She said, "Alas, my brother failed the test." This sentence represents sorrow. She exclaimed with great sorrow that her brother failed the test. The next is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences shows request, command, or wish, etc. Let's learn about request sentences here. She said to her, "Please complete it." She requested her. I use here requested instead of said because this is a request sentence. She requested her to complete it. He said, "Please turn off the light." He requested to turn off the light. That is not used here in request sentences. Command or order sentences. He said, "Leave the room." He ordered he ordered me to leave the room. Here any object is not mentioned. I mentioned me by my own. Here you can mention her, him, them, me, us by your own. The teacher said to the students, "Don't make noise." The teacher warned the students not to make noise. Warn is also the part of command or order. My mother said to me, "Finish your work." My mother ordered me to finish my work. In this sentence, you represent the second person. That's why I use my instead of your. I hope you understand it well. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Must like my video. Thank you so much.